It's Clonka and her sisters.
You and your troublemaking videos.
We gotta feel who we are.
Usually people at night pray to God. You guys pray to me. You get down on your hands and knees, and you get your Bible, and you go to your favorite chapter, which is Negs, and you leave me a comment that you're praying for me. I am your God's new soul. I am basically your new God.
I'm a preacher. Yeah, I know you guys don't, but I am. I am ordained. Serenity now. Serenity now.
Our Negs, who art in the attic, how that be thy alpha from Clonopin come, thy food stamps be done in the attic as in the bodega. Give us this day our daily peanut butter, and forgive us our transgressions as we forgive those who transgress against us, who harass against us. Lead us not into good, but deliver us from struggle straps. For thine is grandma house. Oh my God.
My stomach, oh yeah. Oh.
The world hates me, Pebbles.
Okay, so yeah, I have got to fix that intro one of these days. Let's take it off the screen. Okay, I've got to fix it. So who is here? Let's take roll call. Alicia, Kitty, Nicole, and who else? Damn it, Amber. Good to see you here. Imagine 1971. Always good to see you here. And let's see who else is here. Okay. Dove Kitty. Good to see you. Christy Claw. Good, Christy Claw. Rose. Always good to see you. Sarah's Corner. Sama, thank you for putting up the PayPal link. It's always good to see you here. One of my top mods here. Thank you. Yes. And I'd like to take this opportunity out to thank. I already gave a thank you note on my community tab, but I'd like to say it publicly here on my screen. If Lil Boots is in chat, make yourself be known, please. Make yourself be make your presence be known, Lil Boots, please. I want to thank Lil Boots for setting up a fundraiser. She did a fundraising stream with Death and Steph over at their channel, Deadly Content. No, they didn't ask my permission. No, they didn't ask my permission. And now I'm preparing to fight them in 2 months' time. Was it 2 months that Sam and Yaba gave Belinda? Yes, I'm preparing to fight them now. Yes, because it makes me feel icky. Yeah, no, I'm kidding. Seriously, thank you so much, the good folks at Deadly Content. I appreciate you very much. Very, very much. And well, somebody gifted 10 memberships. Let's see. Okay, hang on. Somebody gifted. Imagine 1971 gifted 10 Mad Hatter memberships. Thank you, Imagine. So, who are the lucky members? Alicia, Trisha Lynn, Stella Goff, Damn Danny, Boop the Snoot, Sure Thing, Debbie Plum Pondu, September Rain, Lion Eyes, and Black. Welcome back. Welcome to and welcome back to the Mad Hatters. Good to have you along. Give Imagine 1971 a huge round of thanks for her generosity. Hello. Hey, Detective Cochese. Good to see you. Good to see you, Detective Cochese. Yes. Oh my God. What's going on with Nicole? Oh, Nicole, whatever you're going through, our thoughts are with you here. And I'm sorry. Okay. Yes. So here we go. Hello, Kala. Good to see you. My other mod. Yes. So we've got 4 mods in here. We've got Imagine, Sama, Kala, Damn It, Amber. All right. And Kitty. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Well, I hope you're okay, Nicole. I hope you and yours are okay. All right. So, okay. So, yeah, I want to thank you again, Lil Boops. Please make your presence be known. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Okay. Sama, so everything okay by you? Is everything okay by you and yours? Thoughts are with you, whatever that may be, whatever challenges you're going through these days. Thank you. All right. Oh, I'm sorry, Nicole. Oh, God, I hate it when other people suffer. Yikes. I want to thank everybody, too. I've had so many people reach out with love and support to share their own experiences, just being so good to me. It really does mean a lot. You know what, damn it, Amber? We all do stupid things, sir. We all do stupid things. You know, it's how you handle it afterwards that matters the most. It's how you handle it afterwards. I'm sorry that they had to put that information out there for all to see I'm sorry for that they had to do that, but I guess that's what they do best. Because they sure as hell can't do much of anything else now, could they? I'd share more. Yeah, exactly. Nicole, I hear you. Hey, ever since I started this fundraiser for my medical expenses, I am getting pocket watched. Why am I not surprised? I don't even have a GoFundMe up, and this is the reason why I don't have a GoFundMe. But still, it's not stopping. I'm being pocket watched. Like if I throw a $5 Canadian super chat, oh no, I get raked over the coals for it. Yeah, I get raked over the coals. She's attacking everybody who has similar experiences. It isn't personal. I have a tough skin and I'm secure in myself. I love my mean little self. All right. Well, that's a healthy way to look at it, damn it, Amber. Yeah, you're still my mod. Don't worry. Okay. So, anyways, okay. So let's see. Okay, is somebody else live right now? I'm sure it enrages her to know that she hasn't hurt me. Probably does. Uh-huh. Okay. So, anyways, well, today we are talking about Beggs. We're going back to what I do best, reacting to Beggs and making fun of him and making an absolute mockery of his deadbeat gigolo ass. And he decided to review Callie's comeback. He did 2 videos. I'm going to do the latest video he did, reviewing Callie's comeback. Yes, and race relations, revisionist history with Beggs. That's always entertaining, isn't it, chat? That's always entertaining. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Right on. Uh-huh. So, anyways. Okay. So, anyways, let me see if... let me see. Okay, because maybe I posted too early this morning. Okay. Maybe I posted too early. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. So there we go. So I just reposted to Twitter fresh. Yes. All right. Yes, thank you, Imagine 1971, for your generosity. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. Thank you for reminding us, Sama. Yes. 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 Okay. Listening only for a bit. Shout if you need me. Right on, damn it, Amber. Thank you for stopping by. Jan Views Purple Lipstick. Oh my God. I love your name. But it's true. Any color that Jan puts on, any color lipstick Jan puts on, she makes herself look like Pennywise the clown. No, I mean it. She makes herself look like Pennywise the clown. Good God. Yeah, she thought she was going to be a beauty guru a few years back. Welcome, welcome, Jan's Views Purple Lipstick. Okay. Okay. So anyways, without further ado, let's get started with this shit show, shall we? Hello, David. Are you here? David's here. Ah. So let's get started with this shit show. It says titled Life of a Betrayed Spirit. That's what it's called. Life of a Betrayed Spirit. We will put him at 1.25 speed because his cadence is a bit slower. And yeah, so let's get to it, shall we?
With a change, huh? Welcome to Negs Live. This is not small town
I hate it when he snickers. It just sounds evil to me.
famous radio. This is just Negs Live. I'm gonna be covering some stuff today.
Yes.
I want to thank my Discord. I mean, like,
Yes. Well, you want to thank Discord for the $10 you get per month? Yes. And revisionist history, race relations in the United States with Beggs.
there's so much to talk about today. You guys are awesome. You guys post stuff, and I'm like, well, there's my content. So thank you very much to those of you who provided today's at least screenshots that are.
So it seems Beggs and Clonker are not mentioning a word about Sam and Yaba. And then you can see Begsy's champing at the bit because there would be endless content for him. But I think it's because neither side is allowed to talk about the other. It's possible. I don't know. Maybe the judge put a gag on both sides, a gag order on both sides. Oh, God.
Hilarious. They're fucking hilarious, dude. We're gonna get into that real soon. So how's everybody doing? How you doing? You doing all right? Yeah, buddy. There's like an 85.
Nah, I'm in pain.
5-hour delay. Actually, I recorded this live stream 6 days ago. It's just now getting to you guys.
Oh, really?
Too much clothing.
What the hell has
No
he
worries,
got in
it's
the
all
back?
removing. You see my shirt?
No.
It says the American Dream brought to you by Tyranny, and it's got Pfizer right there on it. Isn't that cool? Yeah, I designed that myself. Oh, and it's got Stalin on it. I mean,
Doesn't look like Joseph Stalin, but okay.
why not? It was the same thing to me. Anyway, buddy, security system fully activated at the store. Super happy about that. It was a fucking job and a half. Not like I did it.
I forgot to mention, guys, for those just coming in and that, I am planning to do a parody on Sam. Yes, I'm going to parody Sam. I found my old green sweater. I have to, when I'm in not too much pain, I have to walk over to the dollar store and pick up a shamrock scarf. Yes, fortunately, the Dollarama is selling all the tacky St. Patty's Day kits. I even have a pair of St. Patty's Day socks, although you don't see my feet on live stream. And I'm going to have a special guest playing Yaba. I'm not going to say who it is just yet. We still have to hammer details out for a schedule because they're very busy. They're very, very busy people. And but yeah, they're going to be playing Yaba to my Sam. Yeah. So that's something you look forward to. Keep an eye out. We'll be letting you know when that will be broadcast. I promise you, it will be special. It will be epic. Yes. We're going to have, fuck, I forgot to get my phone. Okay, hang on. I forgot to get my phone. Put the chat on my phone. Okay. All right. Yeah, so we're going to have, that's right, one like equals personal pan Corbin tier. That's exactly right. All right. Okay. Alrighty. Here we go. Hang on. Okay. Let me get the chat on my phone. Okay. Hey, that Amber chick. Good to see you. That Amber chick. Good to see you. Anybody else here? Rose, yes. And I can relate. It's so draining. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, it is draining. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, hey Vanessa, good to see you. So what we're gonna do, so we're gonna have a parody of Sam, and I'm gonna have a special guest playing Yaba. So that's gonna be extra special. It's gonna be super fun. Keep an eye out for that. Like I said, I just have to hammer out details because they have a very busy schedule. Yeah. So anyways, yes. Because unlike the attic and Sam and Yaba and the bodega, this person actually works full time. Yeah. No, it's not going to be Mr. Me. It would take me forever to try to teach Mr. Me to talk like Yaba. I have to find a wig that would fit his big head. Oh boy.
But I paid for it.
Hey, Tolly girl.
That's how I gauge how hard a job is by how much it costs. Oh, let's ask everybody else if they can hear me, because nobody else has told me. So you can't hear me? Refresh the app.
No, for once your sound is actually okay. Continue. Go ahead.
How do you say that in Helen Keller? Does anybody know? Can somebody tell me how to say that?
Oh, God.
Yeah, look, it stopped.
I don't
My
get
kid
it.
wears it to school.
Really?
Yeah, I told him if they told him to take it off, turn it inside out, to call me immediately.
Yeah, way to go. Not respecting the school's dress code. Yeah, most schools, I don't know. Most schools here, even public schools here, have dress codes.
First Amendment.
No, it's called the dress
There's
code.
no profanity on it.
No. It's called the dress code. Schools are allowed to implement dress codes. Bags, you know that. Yes, even in the United States.
It just goes against your agenda.
Design.
Anyway, so first thing I got to show you guys, I can't. Oh, hang on a minute. This isn't even.
Is that our girl Bun Bun?
All right. So who's this? Does anybody know who this is? Does anybody know who this is? I'm looking for answers here. And
is it Bun Bun?
Only correct answers. Who is this? Who is this?
I already guessed. Now am I right? Am I wrong?
Oh my God,
right?
everybody.
Hey, funny girl.
Hey, Straubs. How are you doing, huh? Good to see you. Great to see you, actually.
Yes, don't forget. And then Beggs is going to put out his e-bagging to remind Straubs it's her turn to give him the money. Okay.
Okay. Yep. That sure is. That's Buns. I don't know. Somebody sent me a picture of her, and I said, "Good Lord!" I thought I saw a satellite that is
Bun Bun. It is Bun Bun.
That that said Elon on it, just orbiting around her. I don't know.
I apologize. I have a dry cough today. I don't know why.
Looking pretty good for having 85 heart attacks and a ruptured spleen or whatever. I don't know what the fuck happened to you. Nothing happened to you. You didn't have no heart attacks. Shut up. And if you did, let's put it like this. I don't call it karma anymore. I call it boomerang because it sounds better. We've been
I'll let that pass because I don't like Bun Bun either. Bun Bun had to Bun Bun and I have a very problematic history, but okay.
saying karma way too long. So boomerang.
I'll let it go.
No, but that's no. This is her. This is her. Yeah, this is her bovine ass. And you know what sucks about obesity is if like when
Here we go. I'm sure you're gonna tell us. Here we go.
End of the world comes and like we're forced to eat each other. We can't eat these fat fucks.
Why not?
We can't.
Why?
Because meat is muscle. I mean, we could use it. We could use them for lamp oil.
No, meat is flesh actually, but okay. Muscle is sinew, which is tough to chew. Yes, even this vegan here knows.
Or to heat our homes, but you wouldn't be able to use these land mammals, these land whales, these land mammals. Listen to me, these land whales for any kind of food. There's no muscle. There's no muscle. Yeah, I'd be a bitch too if I were.
Come on, get on to Callie. We're here for the Callie reaction, not laughing at Bun Bun, even though she is totally mock-worthy. We're not here for that. We're here for the Callie reaction. We're here for revisionist history and race relations in the United States. Get on with it. Come on now.
Yeah, I'd be a bitch too. But yeah, lamp oil. I swear to God, that's all you could do with whales. That's all whales are good for. It's like how much meat is on a whale? It's no.
Mr. Me and I, we were going to go on a whale watching tour. Not sure that's going to happen now.
Fucking lamp oil. It's the fat and blubber. It's the end of the world. What do you think? I mean, like the fucking the all the reactors have melted down, and some of us have two penises, some of us have none because of choices they made in 2022. You know, it's a tough time. It's a tough time. You know, we're gonna have a whole horde of post-ops out here looking for dilators. That's gonna be the thing. That's gonna be the next Mad Max movie. They should base it totally on nothing but trans people trying to find dilators to dilate their franken pussies. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. That's all. I mean, I'm not trying to be a dick or nothing. I'm just like pointing out the realities of a future utopia. Dude, this guy just took his shirt off, took his hat off, and put another hat on. What is wrong with him? It is called being neurotic. Okay. So let's continue on.
Yeah, I'm not getting the beanie over the bandana.
With it. Stud.
Oh, Rustifer. I like his t-shirt. He says, I like older women. Begzy, you better not laugh at that t-shirt. You better not laugh at it. Yeah? You better not laugh at it, Begzy.
I like older women. Really? Yeah, you like older women, huh? Do you really? Do you really?
So do you, apparently, Begzy. Your clonka, your sugar cougar there is closer to your mother's age. He's pushing 60. And he's closer to your mother's age than she is to yours. You're not one to talk.
Russ likes older women. That's fantastic.
He's weeping.
That's amazing. I like that shirt, though. I'm not going to lie. I just hope you didn't steal that soda. I hope you didn't steal that soda.
Lipstick.
So, like, jump scare. Jump sexuality change, preference change.
He shouldn't smile like that. It's really, I know. See, I'm not the only one that gets that creepy vibe. I'm not the only one. Thank you, Sham Sausage Fingers. Thank you. I'm not the only one who gets it. Let's go.
I wasn't a lesbian until I saw this picture. And then suddenly I became a lesbian. Good for you, Russ. Dude, what I want to know is like, how do you walk with that 8 pounds of chains on you? It seems like I would drag you to the right. You're gonna look like me, dude. You're gonna curve your spine, and then everybody's gonna call you a fucking hunchback. Then how will you feel? Well, anyway, I have to give Russ some credit because he gives it to the bodega, and he's not lying. He's not lying, dude.
Let's see what this says. I don't know who Traffic thinks he's trying to fool. The bodega has never done any good work. That's true. For a number of reasons. Yep. They abuse TOS by false flagging, false reporting, striking channels. Yep. They go IRL docs and brag about it. Absolutely true. Their leader was arrested for domestic violence, which I have seen proof of, been told about. Yeah, we pretty much know that now. The only place that any of them will ever be doing good work is in a jail cell. Oh, Rustaford, you're being too charitable. Not even then. Traffic will just be somebody's prison bitch. He will be sharing a cell in cell block B, and he will be the prison bitch to some big burly ass dude named Tiny. There we go. There. Don't be too generous, Rustaford.
I don't even understand. What is the big deal about?
By the way, mods, just so you know, I've unblocked Rustaford, Illusionist Rebel. He can come into chat as long as he behaves like everybody else has to. He's allowed in chat.
One dude who's like, I'm sick all the time. Can some gay man give me money, please? Like the dude's always sick. He's always surrounded him. He's always got bitches fighting over who's going to be the top bitch. Both of you are losers. Both of you dumb bitches. We're going to get to that. That's the whole point of this today.
Oh, I thought it was about Callie. I thought today was about Callie and race relations.
You're fighting over the last tic tac on Earth is what you were doing. Seriously. He's sending a message to Witty with that shirt.
Fundraiser that Little Boots graciously started for me.
Have fun with that, dude. Hey, wait till she eats a whole 4-pound ham while on Ambien.
Please rest assured, while going to my PayPal, as usual, I keep your information confidential at all times, and you get a thank you note from me. So there's that.
Wait till she sits at a table across from you and has full-on conversations with you, high as fuck on Ambien and drinking a bottle of wine and not remembering a fucking word of it the next day. All right, so I've hung out with her. I'm the only person here who has spent any time with any of these fucking retards. All right, so oh shit, why can't I? Oh, that's why. I don't know who Tragic thinks he's trying to fool. No one. Tragic can't fool anyone. Have you heard the dude speak? It's like listening to Floyd Mayweather read. Okay. The bodega.
Just so you know, for those watching in replay, all links to my socials and how to support the channel are in the links in the description box below. Hello, Tank Girl. Good to see you. Good to see you, Tank Girl. All right, let's go. Hey, Christy Claw.
Has never done any good work for a number of reasons. Well, they're all losers. They abuse terms of service by false flagging, false reporting, and striking channels. Yes, he had something to do with taking down my Twitch channel, taking income away from my family. We'll boomerang that some other day. They go IRL, dox, and brag about it. Oh, well, when it happens to them, I will eat my popcorn and grin. Their leader was arrested for domestic violence, which I have seen a proof. Yeah, exactly. He has been proving that he's capable of violence. The only place that any of them will ever be doing good work is in a jail cell. Oh, and we already know that blah, 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 blah. Don't like me speaking the truth. I don't care. I don't know anything about another case. But I know it.
Does Hussey have another court case going?
It's not me. I know it's not me.
Hey,
but
Steph, good to see you.
Tragic, are you being sued? I've heard something.
I'll tell you again, if Little Boots would make herself present, make her presence known, or if Death could make her presence known. I want to thank you three for starting that fundraiser and doing that fundraising stream for me the other day. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I did put a post about that in my community tab. I'm thanking you publicly now. Now I'm just fixing how I'm going to pick a fight with you in 2 months' time. Yes. I'm going to pick a fight with you in 2 months' time. Yes. And for those just coming in, yes, I'm going to be doing a parody of Sam. I'm also going to have a very special guest who's going to play Yaba. I just have to hammer out details when they can do it. And it will be epic. I promise you, it will be epic.
Thing about the gaining ground. Like, is the gaining ground suing you? I mean, because he could just take that GoFundMe money that he was going to sue me with and sue you with instead.
He gave back the GoFundMe. Keep up, Begz. Keep up. Okay? Gaining Ground gave back that money from that GoFundMe. Please try to keep up, okay?
Clifford.
This brings me to another point. You ever notice these people, the attic, the bodega, probably Sam and Yaba as well. You notice how they still club Gaining Ground over the head with that GoFundMe, even though he gave all the money back? God damn it. You know, it's like you might as well have kept all the money. Damn it. Might as well have kept all the money at this rate. You're still getting the same treatment. But no, I get it. He was honest. It was the right thing to do. It was the honest thing to do. But you notice how it doesn't gain him any favors, god damn it. Jesus.
It is much better used that way, trust me. Fuck it, if you fire up a GoFundMe to sue him,
I know he returned the money, sham sausage fingers. I know. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah.
I'll give you $100. I'll give you $100 on that motherfucker. Why do I do this now? Why do I always lean back at you?
You okay,
I
Bill?
will give you $100 on that shit. But Russ is speaking the truth. I know Russ is a weirdo, blah, 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 blah. But I just don't care anymore because, you know, it's not an enemy of my enemy. It's a what's right versus what's wrong. And Traffic has fucked over more people than you know. He lives off of this attention, this negative attention, because
oh yeah, it's true. He does.
when you ain't shit in
So do you, though. You do too. So does your girl. So does your sugar cougar.
real life. See, here in real life, I got friends. I didn't think I had friends until you start doing business in public. Then you get friends by default. Okay, you do. But the dude ain't got no friends. He ain't got shit. He ain't nobody. Here, I'm somebody, dude. You know, I own a business. I know.
Oh no! Don't flatter yourself, dude. Don't flatter yourself. Nobody in Connorsville likes you. Okay, no one. No. Don't flatter yourself.
People, let's just say that I know people. How about that? I had a weird thing happen earlier. I'm not gonna say anybody's name, but somebody came into my store earlier. We were installing security cameras, and he said, "I got your."
So he moved the store, I gather. Security cameras, yes. Got to make sure so nobody steals that 99-cent DVD or Klonka's used Jeffree Star makeup or one of them yoga mats or any of that marked up Temu crap.
6, homie. And I said, what? He's like, don't you worry about a thing. You don't have anything to worry about anymore. I've got your 6. And I patted my pocket because we, you know, that's what I carry.
I have the same question. I have the same question. Nags knows that the money was returned to his followers. He followed it closer than anyone. I know, but it's never stopped him from lying, has it, Christy? He's admitted a couple of times that no, he doesn't think Gigi's a predator, and then only the next day he would go back to calling him a predator, right? That's never stopped him before.
Which pocket though? Change that every day.
Oh boy.
And I said, what's the problem? Has somebody got a problem? I mean, I'm good. And he's like, I got your 6. So I was like, nice. Because I've caused a little bit of a ruckus here locally, and I don't care. I don't care. Do I look like a man who cares?
No.
This city turned me into the person I am. You can't create a mother.
No, your mother turned you into the asshole that you are, and Klonka is just escalating that further. You stop that now.
Monster, and then not expect it to turn on you, you know. And all I did was call out a non-for-profit that got $250,000 a year that was only open 3 days a week, and now they're open all the time, and people are getting the services they need. About goddamn fucking time. Positive changes from.
Oh, you never liked the Connections Cafe. You never ever liked them being where they were.
Running my goddamn mouth.
Texas.
But we're gonna get on to the Cali stuff. I know that's why we're all here. I went ahead and took the liberty of uploading it to my channel, just simply because I've already given a review or two. Oh shit, I gotta fix that. Man, you know what's crazy about this video is even when she's trying to look normal, she looked crazy. She looked crazier in a month.
I don't know. Some say she looks better than she has in a long time. He's saying she looking cray-cray than more than usual. I'm going to say she looks her usual brand of cray-cray. That's how I'm going to look. That's how I'm going to go.
Motherfucker, even trying to look normal. It's wild. I've never seen anybody
Cinnabon, good to see you.
Look crazy while trying to be normal. But we all know that her normality is feigned. This is
like yours is? Good to know.
This is all for the cameras.
Of course
You've heard her say this shit before.
Just like you, Beggs. Just like the sugar cougar. You all deserve each other. You truly do.
And I would like to remind everybody, like again, she turned on Clara for no reason, etc. This woman tried to have me thrown in jail.
Does anybody remember why she turned on? Oh, wait a minute. Now I remember. This was when Callie said she was leaving social media. Remember? She first got that sugar daddy and she was leaving social media and she left this long community post. And in that, she said, apparently Klonka was about to call Callie to be a witness in her case against Hussey only for Callie to withdraw. Like she said, she was not going to testify against Tussie. She was done. And, I can actually respect that. That's something I can actually respect. She was done. That's it. No more. And the only thing is that what you mean, Beggs? Because she didn't want anything to do with anybody anymore, and that included testifying for your sugar cougar.
For some reason, I would have went to jail in her city,
Yeah,
taken 8 hours away,
yeah.
tried to have my kid removed, implied that I called him a retard to desensitize him to it, and blah, 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 blah.
Oh, come on, Beggs. We know that's a lie. She didn't call your kid a regard. She didn't call your kid a regard.
So anyway, she's got this friend named Alex Glitterqueef who
Not
also
anymore, she don't.
wanted to put me in jail.
Not anymore, she don't. I saw Alex Shitterqueef on Twitter, about a half hour ago. She going against Callie. Yeah, she's not happy because Callie has like dumped her to the curb, and Callie has pretty much asserted she has no online friends. You know what? Maybe the best policy for her. I always said Callie needed to pick new friends. I always said Callie couldn't pick decent friends. Go figure.
Is decided to join up with the bodega. So she basically decided to hang out with AK and Tragic.
Amicable about it.
Wow, what a big community.
Amicable about it, but you do you. I'm out. They read. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's exactly how it went, and that's exactly how it went. Mm-hmm. Good for her getting. Yeah, exactly. Texas. Exactly. Who else? Yeah. So there we go. All right.
I think Tragic has a very tragic memory.
Everything about traffic is tragic. You too.
Certain people that you're buddying up to now said some pretty fucked up shit about your kids, and you didn't bat an eye. You tried to buddy up with them anyway. Somebody asked me earlier.
Well, Beggs, you also called his kids future serial killers. Remember that? You called his kids future serial killers. Let's be fair here. Let's be honest. Let's be fair. But yet Traffic still befriended you. Okay? It goes to show what Traffic's judgment is. Number one on his mind is this online drama shit. Okay? To pretend he's somehow in control. Okay? It's not his kids. It's not his family. It's to show who's boss, so to speak. It's his inflated ego. Much like you, Biggs. Yeah.
Earlier in a chat, if you don't give a fuck about your kids, bro. You don't. You use them as a shield. You literally use them as a shield, or for content. Because you are buddying up to people who disrespected you in ways that men. I responded like a man. You're responding like I don't even know what you're doing, dude. You're just like, oh.
Well, I already covered that. I always said Callie needed to find new friends.
I'm just so enamored with all this attention. Oh, it just makes my nips so hard. The turkey's done times 2.
You okay, Beggs? You okay?
Like, come on. So Callie brought a frivolous suit against me, basically based on gender, on Shane's trans status and my status as a straight white male.
No, Beggs. Remember, Shane didn't want to partake in her legal insanity. Shane backed out. This has nothing to do with him. Okay.
There's only one person in this equation that can't help who they are. I can't help that I'm a straight white male. It's not a fucking choice I made.
Again.
Shane?
You being straight is questionable at best.
Chose to go from, girl to boy. I don't know how that works. It's just not a thing. The male experience is something that you have to go through in order to be a male. There is no privilege to being a male. I don't know why any woman would want to be a fucking man. Why the fuck would you want to be a man?
I don't know.
Have you seen any of the shit we have to go through on a daily basis? We're the ones shipped thousands of miles.
I don't get why a dude would want to be a woman either, but hey, this is where we're at.
Away from our families so we can kill some people.
My view is once you turn 18, I don't really care what you do with your life. You're an adult. But I don't believe in trying to turn kids. No, leave them kids alone.
Put in the front lines, put on the ships, put in the submarines. That's us.
He is, isn't he? He is Texas. He is.
That's us. Yeah. Matt.
What, Steph? Yeah. I just say you want to fuck Callie and move on. Yeah, exactly, Nicole. Next wants his 10K. Next wants his 10K. He does. Hey, Grimmendower, good to see you.
Massive amounts of privilege. Just like when I see that weird fucking actress bitch, whatever her name was. I refuse to recognize that she's a male because she's a she. She's 5'1".
Who are we talking about?
No male attributes. You don't. Anyway, what?
Well, she was taller than Big Ed from what was it? That TLC show, the 90 Day Fiance. That's it. She's taller than Big Ed.
The whole case was thrown out eventually,
Boing.
but basically, Callie is anti-First Amendment. She thinks everything is a microaggression. She has no idea what macroaggressions are. And the only reason I'm sitting here talking about it is because her friend, she and her friend Alex Glitterqueef, it's like Glitter Queen, but Glitterqueef wanted to take my kid and have me thrown in jail. That's what they wanted. They talked openly about it. I could probably pull up screenshots if somebody sent them to me. Anyway, let's go.
Yeah, but here's the thing, Beggs. This is what you do. Okay. Oh God. You go back to it. You and Callie all made your peace. I remember when you were flirting with her on a panel with Blanca. Okay. Yes, you were. You were flirting with her. Okay. And it looked like bygones be bygones. The court thing was a thing of the past. And now you're bringing it all back. And that's not fair. You bring it all back.
So
Like
I
that.
wanted
It's
to go
not
ahead
fair.
and sit down and make this video. And once again, we're in a new year. But of course, I want to make some things very thoroughly clear.
Okay, so anyway, this woman has had a very, oh my God, see what I'm saying? Even when she's trying to look normal, she looked crazy. It's like there's nothing behind those eyes but crazy. She had a
just like you?
parasocial relationship with Alex Glitterqueef forever. Number one girl. And Alex, I thought you were like this a big ally for the black community. You ditched your black sister for a bunch of crackers that don't even like her. I mean, like, you are the shittiest person. Like it's amazing to watch people do this.
I wish Sam would dox me. Really, Rampage? Did he just say he would pull up screenshots if someone sent them to him? Yeah, that's what he just said. Yeah, I need Gaba's dollars. He's picking on Callie because AK and Alex don't like her anymore. Forget it, Ron. They're going back to DC. Exactly. They're not going back to DC. No, they are not, Texas. No, they're not. Okay. Oops.
In this video.
Oh, shoot.
In several videos before.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
it's
yeah.
just, I'm just standing on business on it.
Yeah,
because
okay.
I don't care how many times I have to say the same thing. I don't. It's just more content for me. It's just,
yeah, whatever.
I mean, there are other videos and things, of course, I plan on uploading, but if this is what I have to do, this is what I have to do. And I do deem it very necessary.
Oh my God, the way you speak, I do deem it very necessary. Can you just get to the fucking point? Like, seriously, you don't need to pad your look. You and your friend aren't friends anymore because she ditched you for a bunch of losers. I mean, you're a pretty big fucking loser, but she ditched you for bigger losers. I don't know. Maybe that makes you a bigger loser than Tragic. I don't know. I haven't seen Tragic take anyone to court. But is he really getting sued? Is he getting sued?
Last I heard, both Hussey and Gigi were planning to sue the bodega, not just Tragic, but the whole of the bodega. So that would encompass Alex Shitterqueef. Alex Shitterqueef is pathetic. Look at her. I'm surprised Columbine hasn't kicked her to the curb yet. Because you know how Columbine gets when anybody has a crush on Tragic. And Alex Shitterqueef couldn't make it more obvious if she tried.
To all of my recent videos, I would say about anywhere between 7 to 8 months old or whatever. It's pretty much when I started redirecting my content. I kind of forget how long ago that was because it's already the end of February now in 2024. And I know that it's been about a year straight. Right. It's about a year. I would give myself a few more months, probably like May, June, to when I really steamrolled, like just redirect, right? Like a hard hit.
No, you fucking, I mean, you came around, you made nicey nice with me. The case was dropped. After that, I was like, I'm gonna see what happens. Right. And then you came around, you came to me.
We saw you on camera on that panel with Blanca and Callie. You were flirting with her. Come on now.
Came to me.
Tell the truth.
Because I took down all the videos.
I did not go to her. She came to me.
Of my activity and involvement of the previous reaction community that I was in, because I'm never going back. I have learned my lessons. I am
You have you?
riddance, and there's
Okay,
nothing.
good. Don't take average everyday dudes to court because they wrote a song. You are into the hip hop culture, which is based on greed and murder. Okay, so
Thanks. You listen to hip hop, don't you? I heard you say that you actually like it. Oh my god! And now you're saying, what makes you think Callie is into hip hop music? Makes you think he's into it? Does anybody know Callie was into hip hop? Not that I care.
get real when a dude says turn your head into a sea of in a song. What are you talking about? How's that threat? And then you like lied. Yeah, that was the biggest thing. Is this whole thing was over you implying that I said something that I didn't. You didn't even apply it. You said it. You said he calls his kid a retard, so that he's desensitized to it. No, I fucking do not. What are you talking about? Retard?
That I deem of value, honestly, in that community, including that audience. I want to completely just redirect. I don't care how long it takes me. I've been very content with operating a small channel. It's actually
oh my god, this is a cope.
Wanted.
You're always
been
coping
here for a while. You've heard me say that. And it's just been amazing to finally be in a position to not only operate as a smaller channel, but almost feel like a smaller creator again. And
you are a small creator, smaller creator.
And to
well, at least she still has a YouTube channel. Hey, Begz, something you and Clonka don't seem to have anymore.
Finally, just post whatever I want to post, things I want.
Why, dude? Okay, hang on. Why? What do you mean post what you want to post? I post what the fuck I want to post when I want to fucking post it, how I want to.
No, get on with it.
Post it where I want to post it, why I want to post it, what time I want to post it. Nobody tells me what to post. Sometimes I go back and delete. I ain't afraid to delete. Everybody pretends that's a big deal. It's not.
Talk about and not have my channel be mucked up with BS and garbage. And I've learned a lot of lessons, like I've said. Like,
good. Did you learn lessons on your racism?
Christy?
I really hope you worked on that.
Callie likes K-pop, not rap. Yeah. Okay, there we go. There we go. Not my cup of tea, but hey.
Because it came shining through. I remember one phone call we had like with a judge or some bullshit, and my sexuality and race were mentioned like 2 or 3 times.
See where I was involved. I see where I have been overly.
On what planet, Begz? You're the only one who brings up your race and your sexuality. You. This whole I'm a cisgendered straight white male. That's all you, dude.
Reactional. People and things I should have hard ignored. I mean, I probably would have needed to do more than Bray Rock. I don't know, whatever. I did not. I definitely have involved myself with some of the wrong people over time, over years.
Holy fuck, you live close to a subway or like a train or something, man. I couldn't deal with that. I couldn't. I would just,
whatever.
She's in Chicago, dude. That's a big city, has public transit. Oh, wait a minute. You don't know what public transit is, do you? Oh my God.
And of course, learning out the hard way, right? And
learning out the hard way, put that on a shirt.
A lot of lessons that I've learned, I had to learn them on my own. There was going to be no one or nothing else that was going to, steer me in the right direction.
Drives me nuts when she does that with her nails, and she flashes them like that. Drives me nuts.
Right.
Sometimes you have to truly face yourself and your battles and circumstances like alone to not only regain focus of what you want and where you want to go.
Why are you always preaching? Like I get it. Like I understand, but like it's like every time I review one of your videos, you've changed your philosophy and now you're just telling everybody what to do. I mean, like no wonder everybody you attract is kind of out of their mind or whatever. Your supporters, because you can't keep up with what is it this week? What is your secret to life this week?
But where you went wrong and how you can correct it, and that is
called accountability. It's just called accountability. Just say it. You took accountability.
It takes a lot of hard looking in the mirror. It takes a lot of okay, what is wrong with me?
Begzy, accountability. Maybe you should learn to embrace the word yourself, because the Lord knows that you don't do well with accountability. Maybe you should get reacquainted with the word, Begz.
Or what is it about me to where I attract these kind of people? First of all, these kind of people.
You're not going to ever figure that out.
Seem to be attracted or obsessed with me.
Oh my God. How is anybody obsessed with you? I don't understand. You literally, you took me to court over nothing, over words. You can't handle words in a song.
You did threaten her. And it wasn't just over words, because let's remember, at the end of the day, the judge's office, maybe the judge's clerk or the judge's office, decides whether a case gets heard or not. Obviously, a judge saw merit to this case for it to be heard, no matter how ridiculous or insignificant it may seem to us. Yeah.
And tormented me
Ooh,
with being served
Nicole.
over and over again. And you set a trend for
Nicole, thank you so much for the super chat. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. No wonder why your business has none but negs. Exactly. That's right. That's right. He is making me like her, and I don't. I know, right, Nicole? No, I hear you. I hear you. I don't like her either. I don't particularly care for her either. And that thing she does with her nails still drives me batty. But thank you for the super chat.
2 other women to do it. You kicked off that trend, this court trend. Is Gigi is Tragic getting sued by Gigi? Does anybody know?
Break that, right? So it's like I've had to go through all these.
As far as I know, yeah, but I don't think they're supposed to talk about it publicly. I don't know. I haven't kept up, to be truth be told.
Processes.
I don't watch any of this stuff.
Living my life,
Yes,
in
you do.
Chicago, and just really,
Yes, you do.
enjoying, my time, back home finally, and just really like blossoming into who I've always been.
Oh my God. Narcissism, delusions of grandeur, Tony Robbins syndrome.
Oh my God. Doesn't that sound like somebody we all know, kids? And I ain't talking about Kelly right now. Looking at you, Beggs. You're telling us about yourself, but we already knew that. Move on. We already knew that.
I'm gonna go ahead and just make that a thing.
Right. And so that's why I'm so serious. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know how many times I've said the same thing, but I don't know if it's obvious or not. But not only am I very serious about not ever going back to that previous reaction community that I was a part of because I think it's utter garbage. I have thought about making.
Say it, Callie. Say it 3 times. Girl world. Girl world. Girl world. Say it 3 times, Callie.
Big, long video about, all the things I know about it. But even that would be a waste of my time because when you're done with people and things, or it's too.
So that would be a waste of your time. But 28 minutes to cope about Alex isn't a waste of your time. See, I don't know what kind of content you're doing now. I don't care.
Yes,
but
you do. Or you wouldn't
that
be reacting
person
to it.
and you.
You do, because you wouldn't be reacting to it if you didn't.
Look, Alex still don't like me. I don't give a fuck. Right? I don't give a fuck.
Yes, you
I
do.
hope she maybe plugs in a hairdryer while I'm standing in a puddle of water. I don't know. Go make a TikTok, bitch. I don't like her. She tried to have me.
Alex is fucking evil, so whatever if he's going off on her, I'm not coming to her defense. Let's put it that way. Because he's fucking evil.
Taken away from my family, and that like is so like if you apologize for something like that, cool, right? But we had like a whole water under the bridge deal, and you just like fucking shit all over it, dude. You don't know how you run people off.
Situations or whatever, you're done, right? So there's no need to even look back, right? There's no need to even reach back into the past and even try to bring any type of relevancy to it because you're done. Even though I kind of would want to maybe educate people, but that community, that audience, and anybody who's attracted to that community and audience is not interested in education. They're just not.
Well, if you're talking about the bodega tragics community, no, they're not. They're only interested in tormenting people and Adderall, apparently.
I mean, maybe they used to be about 6. Oh God, yes, that was about 6.
Right, babe. Right.
Maybe 6-7 years ago, people were more interested in education and bettering
But
themselves.
anybody else find it super cringe when he refers to Klonka as babe? I mean, the woman is closer to his mother's age than she is to his age. And he calls her babe. Anybody find that cringe?
But that's just not the type of community it is. And
what?
I don't think
where there's no growth, there's stagnancy. And
no, I don't think she was either, Christy. Yeah. Right, babe, right.
And not only is there stagnancy, but there's just a lot of ick.
It would be stagnation, but go on.
And yeah, I'm good.
I mean, like, I'm not a fucking marvel at the English language, but like you can totally tell when somebody's trying to speak in a way where they feel like they have an air above everybody.
Everybody watched Belinda's stream from earlier. She was reacting to Klonka. Klonka said she wanted to be a high school English teacher. Can you imagine Klonka going all stand and deliver? Fuck me. At some Connorsville high school. And Klonka going all stand and deliver.
Else and they fuck it all up.
I'm good. Good riddance. So
It
no,
is,
I'm not gonna make a long video, talking about the depths of it. It would be for education purposes. It just flop anyway because people aren't a lot of people just aren't.
He never. He needs Russ's shirt too. Seems he likes them all. Yeah, what? Yeah, right. Like everything he's critiquing others for, he's slamming others for. It's really about himself. It's projection, isn't it, Amber? Yeah.
I don't hate Callie. Just dislike her. She's not somebody you can rely on for anything.
Well, that's true.
She's
not going to disagree with that.
Very. Look, man, just go to therapy. That's all I'm gonna tell people.
Interested in
Why don't you take your own advice? How about that?
All those people, which I think is actually quite sad. Another thing that I am so serious about, and I'm not going to go into detail. I am not going to blast anyone on my channel. I refuse to do any types of
Alex Glitter Queen. This is all about Alex, probably,
or whatever on my channel. I will talk about topics here and there, like how I mentioned the whole Shira, spiritual whistleblower, stuff like that, and that's about as far as I will go.
That's funny. That's funny because you'll talk about other people's drama, but you don't want to get into. Look, I get it. I've had enough drama to. I don't. Yeah. Like if somebody oversteps, yeah, I'm gonna talk about it. But like that's just not all I'm gonna do. But I'm also not gonna. I've already went through the phases of I'm done. I quit. I'm done, friends. No, I'm not done. I'm done when I'm done. I'm not gonna. I had to stop that behavior. It was immature.
I know that if you've been subscribed to me for a while, I know I used to do receipts and all that. I've outgrown all of that.
What receipts?
It's a lack of interest, and actually, that's another thing.
Well, Callie, you never were good with the receipts. I don't know why you kept calling yourself the queen of receipts. Because no, receipts was never your forte. Other people had to do your homework for you. Let's be real.
Drama content attracts the wrong people, and I'm just not interested in doing that either because. That's just not where my focus is.
Put a one in the chat if you're the wrong people.
Right?
I don't want to muck up my channel and muddy it up with garbage when there's real conversations.
Alex, you're garbage. Did you hear that? Yeah. Then
She is garbage. I'm not going to disagree with that. She is garbage. I can't disagree with that.
Isn't there some muttering of Alex being a little two-faced in the bodega already?
Probably.
Why do you fucking...
Jesus, thanks. You haven't figured it out by now? Alex Glitter Queep, Shitter Queep, has a thing for Columbine's lover boy, Traffic. You haven't figured that out yet?
Dumb bitches care. Who the fuck is the closest to that guy? That ain't shit, man. Like, for real, man. Like, for real. Is your life... Like, seriously, I don't understand. You have a vagina and boobs, I think. And you can't like go into the real world and use them to get a real man to come home with you in real life and spend real time with you. That maybe that's what you're missing in your life is affection.
To be had in real things that I have interest in, like the video that I recently posted about millennials, being the last generation to really experience the world without, heavily developed technology. And I love the conversation that started on my channel. And I'm here for conversations. I'm here for growth. I'm here for development.
What? I'm considered as a millennial because I grew up with the entire, like when I was born, like they had Pong, right? And their computers existed, but like I got to see the whole thing develop into this scary fucking beast that has changed society in a negative way, right?
I'm here for just always trying to be your best self and your better self, and honestly,
well, speed her up,
setting
guys.
So many boundaries to where it doesn't even matter what people say or think or even feel about you because you said what you said, period, and that's what stands, right? So yeah, I'm not interested in doing drama, but I will go ahead and make the stern point and say that I'm also not your friends. When I've been mentioning off and on in previous content about how I am so done with parasocial relationships and
why have a parasocial relationship? You're aware that's what it is, and why have it? I'm glad that you're done, but like, I don't understand. If you're aware of it, then
I know that it's probably very hard for maybe some people in my audience, I don't know, to grasp that because I literally always started off my channel as an open book. I don't even think until literally recently, which is honestly insane. I don't want to misspeak, but I truly think that I have always been an open book, like literally ever since I started my channel in 2016, which for me is crazy to even think of because it's like, wow, like years of just opening myself up and being this open book for people.
Yeah,
and yes, I did want to share some of my life stories with people. I was looking to be heard. I was looking to share my voice. And I was curious with some things I shared. I'm like, have other people gone through this? Because there were some things in my life that I, have experienced where I'm just like,
I share a lot with my audience. I don't share everything. There's a lot I don't share with my audience, but I share a lot. I own a public business first and foremost, so that's I talk about that because it's public.
Here we go again.
Right? If I'm being victimized in some way, I will maybe talk about
the public business
about it. As of late, I've chosen to just not even really speak on the matter because there's very little to no point. And see what I'm talking about? Jesus Christ! Don't you do it? Don't you do it?
You what? You have your eyeball on her titties, don't you, Beggs? You do.
rascals! Don't you dare take a screenshot. Don't do it. When you see Aquaman's dick, that's the caption.
Am I the only one? Like, when things can be, that convoluted and that crazy, right? Like, it just feels like, oh, what is this?
Too late.
And at the time,
Too
that was
late.
nice. Why some of those videos are still public on my channel, because
Oh,
they
wow.
really help shape this channel, right? And I don't have shame in them. Those videos did indeed serve their purpose. And
The thing that bothers me about these trauma videos that creators like her do is that, like, look, man, I'm not trying to take away from anybody's experience, but do you really know what trauma is? Have you been diagnosed with this? You know what I'm saying? Because what I've been learning, I can't remember when I got diagnosed. I guess it was last summer. What I've been learning about PTSD is that it is, I don't care how much you try, you can't control it. Because anything can be a trigger, with some people it's certain things, and with some people it could be anything, really. I mean, just like, I think with me, it's becoming overstimulated. When I get overstimulated, like my fight or flight kicks in.
I grew from that, right? However, I have learned the very hard way several times. I cannot even count on one hand how many times. And I know, how ridiculous that sounds, but it's the truth. It's like, okay, well, how many times you've learned the same lesson? You cannot be that open with everybody. And
I
what
love
I realized what I've
Ellie.
learned over time is allowing the masses, especially.
Ellie is lecturing us on something we have known long ago. Now, I hope this time she learns her lesson. Let's put it this way. She's been burned by Charlie Gold. She's been burned by, now them, the attic, even though she tried to be all friend and nicey with them. Okay, and Alex Shitterqueef. So there's that.
To have so much access
One more thing.
That's why I cut off access to everybody. There's like a couple people I talk to, but like my DMs are closed.
That's what she's talking about. She's talking about, let's see if she puts that into practice. That remains to be seen, doesn't it? Yeah.
So much more time in my day. Like, if Claire's live, I'll try to watch her, but if somebody's at the shop working with me, it's hard to listen because they're like, people are like, blah, 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 everybody's talking and there's too much work going on. So, but like,
don't work.
And here lately, I've been going around watching a little bit of content here and there so I can get a grasp on what the climate is right now with everybody. Because I hear that somebody is trying to reboot Drama Community 2.0 after basically getting booted from Girl World.
Yeah, Sam. She's trying to reboot. Yeah. The OGGC. I don't think the old members of OGGC want Sam either, though. That's the thing. I don't think they want her.
Congratulations. I'm sorry. The drama world exists because of Drama Live, because of me and MFW.
Period. It's just unhealthy, whether you're aware of it or whether you're unaware. I did not realize.
Thank you. Yes. Thank you very much for the super chat, Nicole. Music break, hit like if you haven't. Yes, thank you for reminding. Please hit the like button on the way in or on the way out, as the case may be. It's a free way to help your girl out. Thank you, Nicole, for the reminder, and thank you for the super chat. Right on. Okay. All right. Let's go. All right. Let's see.
Realize some of the things and some of the people and just some of the situations that I was opening myself up to, especially online, right? by simply being an open, honest person and being transparent and just being like.
Well, Callie, wait, no. Let's not go too far now. You almost had me. Almost.
Literally like word vomit all over the place, right? Like I did not realize how damaging that was.
Yeah.
Or how.
Well, here's the deal, man. And this is the way I look at it right now. There's a lot I'm not going to tell people, but what I do tell them, they can't use it against me. I've spent nearly 7 years having the most like horrific events of my life.
Here we go again.
Dug up and thrown in my face over and over again, and I don't care anymore.
Yes,
do those events still mean something?
You're still bringing it up every time you want to escape accountability. Of course you care.
Me, absolutely, but that's me.
You never cared for that child when he was growing up, but okay.
What the fuck do I care? With some weird.
You will never forget that a 400-pound MFW sat on your face, but it didn't create the community. That's right, Christy. It did not. I know. Let's all have a moment of, hey, Texas. Let's all have a moment of silence for our poor little Begzy. Okay, moment's over. Let's get back to it.
Still on the internet thinks
He
it's
is
a
Amber.
it's a
He
talking
is.
point, or it's like something you can fucking mock. I don't care. Wow, that doesn't make me feel bad anymore. It makes
Of
me
course
look
it
at them and
does.
go, God damn, you got fucking problems.
How damaging it could be, or how that could even put my people like my loved ones in harm's way, just because people are that sick and twisted, all because people have vendettas or whatever for me, or an obsessive focus on me for whatever reason it is. And it's just like,
honey, ain't nobody driving to Chicago to deface your car. I promise.
After learning several lessons and after seeing what I've seen and
she had other shit happen to her.
and knowing what I know now, I'm so.
A lot of it was of her own making, largely because of her poor judgment, especially when it came to her own parasocial relationships. Yeah.
Straight. I don't think that I could ever go back to that. In fact, it's like to think about how open I was, especially on this YouTube platform, to think about how open I was.
God, look at that puff of smoke. Did you all see that? In the corner, that big ball of smoke.
Yeah.
God, there's something wrong with your vape, dude.
Yeah.
It's like I literally cringe at myself. I literally it's like gross.
Yeah. You should. You should.
Myself into Grant. So it's like we can always forgive ourselves for literally being ignorant, right?
I'm sorry, I gotta do this real quick.
What?
This is.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Not bother me, but it's something I have to do real quick.
What are you gonna do?
Hopefully, I have enough. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 vapes on my fucking
8 binkies, 8 pacifiers, and it still ain't enough to pacify him. All them binkies, none of them can pacify him. How sweet.
desk. On my fucking desk. All right. That was cringy.
I didn't realize the depths of ill intent. It doesn't matter how honest you are. It doesn't matter how open you are. There are people out here who have just pure ill intent, and there are people who they aren't your friends. They don't have the best intentions for you. In fact, they actually don't care about you. You could even have a sizable platform with a overwhelmingly supportive audience, but at the end of the day, people do not know you as a person. They do not care about you as a person, and they most certainly do not have the ability to value you as a person.
Did you grow from devaluing me? Like you reduced me to a skin color and a sexual preference for the longest time. I heard it. You said it.
I don't recall her doing that. Has she called you racist? Yes, but you are. That's because you are. But Beggs, you reduce yourself to your skin color and your so-called orientation. That's what you do. Mm-hmm.
You've grown from that, because that case was
I
pure
know,
race,
really,
was pure bigotry.
Hey, Black.
It was nothing but bigotry.
Beggs is still jelly that Callie lived.
I stayed my.
Callie lived with Shane in a bougie neighborhood. He went insane back in the day. Yeah, I remember it too, Black. Got meaner and more threatening because of it. And that's how he ended up in court, isn't it? How he ended up before a criminal court in Massachusetts. Yeah.
Elaine, I let my.
Steph. Next, last year you told Callie that she was not worthy of racism. Miss me with that bullshit, sir. Yep, that's true too, Steph. Absolutely. That is very true. She did, Black. You ain't wrong at all. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
A lawyer handled it, and it got thrown out. So.
For the simple fact, they don't know you.
Or it was dropped. I don't know.
End of point blank.
It's because the reason it got dropped is because Callie left the jurisdiction. Okay? It's pure. It's as simple as that, Beggs. Callie left the jurisdiction and she had stopped cooperating. That's the only reason you got let off the hook. You should consider yourself lucky.
I am.
You should be thanking her. You should be thanking her, Beggs.
These are my personal boundaries, because I'm not going to, spew this for everybody. Because I know that
he's jealous of Sam and Yelva's Rachel.
It's also the personal boundary for me is I'm not into.
He probably is. Hey, Melissa, good to see you. Good to see you.
In meeting anyone.
And what did Ann say? What did Ann say? Where is Ann's? Okay, here we go.
Parasocially, I know, unfortunately, I have blurred the lines of internet and real life with a few people, to where we were, cordial, whatever, online, and then, the person or people came into my real life, and, we tried to be whatever. I can never.
Drives me nuts when she does that with her nails. It drives me nuts.
Everybody belongs in their place, right? Internet belongs to the internet. I don't need internet friends turning into my real life.
I think Callie is so all over this crap. She got her a man offline, yeah, and is over the online crap. Good for her. I think she's probably the happiest she's ever been, truth be told, Melissa. If she's coming back to this crap, because she said, I don't know what she can come back to, honestly, because she said she's through with Girl World. She's not going to have nothing more to do with Girl World. Okay, but let's be honest. About 90% of her content was Amber Lynn and Chantal. Now, yeah, I suppose you could still react to them and not be part of Girl World per se. But I get the vibe that she's not even interested in reacting to them anymore either. So I don't know what her content would be if she were to come back.
Yeah, that's
I
right.
don't need
They're down here, babe.
those lines, right?
Or they're in here, wherever you are.
to bring anyone from online into my personal sphere because it's not the place for them. And blurring those lines and trying to extend that courtesy.
Just if you do get a vape, if you grab this one, you're gonna get stoned. We'll let you know that.
Has been my detriment, a huge part of it.
Duly noted. If I'm in the market for a little pacifier binky, which I don't think I will be, because I'm a big girl, I don't need a pacifier.
Several times, and it's like, I understand.
I wish you would stop dressing like a trailer park stripper, but that's a whole other issue. Yeah, that's true, Melissa. Whatever. I see what you mean, Melissa. Okay. Show some self-respect. Cover up.
What it's like to be the kind of person to where you want to see the best in people, right? And unfortunately, right, like especially if you are online and you don't have much experience or you know the dark depths of how dark and shit can get on these platforms, you're
like court, like children being taken away, being extradited, being locked up.
What?
You're gonna go in probably ignorant. You're going to go in willy-nilly, and you're gonna try to translate real life interactions, like how I would interact with like my friends and stuff in real life online, and it simply does not translate, and it never will, because it's not the place for it. The internet is not the place to thrive with your friendships and your relationships and your interpersonal relationships in life. Like, no, human beings need in-person interaction for a reason.
Oh my God, yeah, you're right. But you're coping. What's up, baby? Callie, you are coping with the fact that Alex dropped you.
No, I think Callie dropped Alex first. Remember that community tab of farewell where she said she was not going to be testifying for Klonka in the case of Klonka versus Hussey. She wanted nothing to do with it. Like she said, she still liked Alex and all that, but she was done with everybody. She was done. So I think she dropped Alex Shitterquee before Alex Shitter. Easy for me to say.
Hey, it happened.
You think so, Black? It's what DC promises him, isn't it? That's what it comes down to, doesn't it? Her wardrobe looks like she buys it where they sell dildos at the X shop. Yeah. Yeah. She separate herself from Alex a while ago. Yeah, exactly, Texas. She did. So I don't know where Beggs is saying that Alex dropped her. It's the other way around. Yeah. Yeah. Well, she always does, Melissa. Alex Shitterqueef always looks like a damn fool.
It happened to me too. Like there are former members of my community who now you just will never be welcome back. I don't know who the fuck you people are, man. I've seen some of the shit you've said, some of the shit you've been participating in and fucking co-signing. And I'm like, wow, you guys are legitimately either you lied to me or you're taking your anger out on the world, and that's not cool.
It's how we evolve. It was the very basic shape of our social development, just as beings on this earth. Now, for me, that is a personal boundary. Of course, I'm not saying you have to do that, but if you are a person that's been burned several times on the internet, that is my reasoning for it. It's because the two just don't mix. I understand there are people out here who, of course, we always hear about like eHarmony couples or whatever it is, who've had
such a long time. Seems like yesterday. Callie did this video on Twitter, okay, where every other word was a swear word and it was going too fast and she was very difficult to understand. And she was talking about like all her old buddies back in the day. Charlie Go, 1 year in. Zachary Michael, 1 year in. Michael B. Petty, 2 years in. Like, oh my God. Oh my God. No, I have no friends, no online friends. So I'm going to say that is progress. I'm going to give that a win.
As success stories, but just for me personally, I could never. I don't care how I meet a person.
True, Christine.
What were you planning on?
Oh, that's a given, Melissa. He is back on the Kalani's. Her flapping talons gets. Yeah, me too, Melissa. Yeah. I was just saying that earlier, Melissa, that these when she flattens her does that with her nails drives me batty.
Were you planning on marrying Alex or what? Like you two bitches wanted me in jail, man. I'm gonna keep driving that point home over language. You guys are
Please, if she wanted your ass in jail, she would have remained in the state of Massachusetts and she would have continued pushing further with her court case. Let's remember she did have an apartment still. Even after Shane left, she still had an apartment still in that Massachusetts town. She really wanted your ass in jail, she'd have remained there.
anti-First Amendment. You were acting like fascists. I
There we
hope you
go
learned from
again,
that. I'm
anti-First
not trying to say you're
Amendment.
like that right now, and I'm not trying to be too big of a dick. I'm just,
Back
fucking
back
bitches ain't
to
shit but hoes
you.
and tricks. That's where I'm at. All right.
Or how it is online. I could never have it translated to my real life because I could never put that same amount of trust, energy, and care. Because I'm a person where I value my friendships, my relationships, and a lot of my real life friends that I
Check
have,
the
I've had
description,
for
too.
years. I grew up with a lot of them. So I've had people who've known me even before I was, ever a
Yeah.
creator on any platform.
Wow. People knew you before you were a YouTuber. Oh my
Let
God.
alone an adult, right? Like, because when you grow up with people, like, you go through
Okay.
the adult phase, you go through the teen phase, you go through the college phase, you go through the now we're new in the workforce,
Okay.
and party with your independence phase, and then you just come into more who you are, right?
What
And
does this have to do with your friend, your best friend, joining up with one of the biggest two of the biggest fucking losers on the internet, whom have somehow sucked some of my community into their bullshit, thus making them more the biggest losers on the internet? Like it's
Oh, Begzy, you're also the biggest. You're in a tie for the biggest loser on the internet. You're in a tie. Don't flatter yourself. Hey, Zena, good to see you.
I'm grateful for those. And so I don't
Right
need to
on.
reach into my platform and try to like
Talking
find friends.
about
I feel like even me giving people the opportunity to be my friend is a lot of where I've gone wrong.
what?
you don't have friends online. There are no friends. I have there's like let's see, AV, Sean, Beth, Jana. Nobody take offense if you're not named. I mean, it's very limited. People who I would consider my friends. People who have been solid. And I'm not going to get into what that means, but you know what solid means.
As of right now and moving forward, I do not have any online friends. Any. I do not care who you've seen me associated with.
I do, but
I do not care who you may have heard me shout out numerous times on my channel. I do not care who you've seen.
You can shout people out and not be friends. I do it all the time. Well, I used to do it all the time. I mean, but like, it's a normal thing. It's a thing we used to do. Remember before CPS calls were made and people lied under oath and filed fraudulent CPS reports. Remember before all that, we just used our words, our big people words.
We interact with online very publicly a lot. I don't have any online friends and I don't plan to. And I have made that decision for myself, not only for my own protection,
nobody cares.
but just because
nobody cares.
From a growth standpoint.
But you do. You seem to care. You're acting all hurt there, Beggs.
Like
no
nobody
serves me, and it does me
fantastic. Yeah,
I have tried to
communicate Melissa
and demonstrate to individuals, hey,
isn't a friend. She's a weird
it's hard to step away from certain things or whatever it is, but when you do, you'll be so grateful. And
the gasp of air. That gasp of air is also trying to understand Callie's word salad. I think my brain learned to tune her off, just like Sam. It is word salad, isn't it, Gata? Absolutely. Hey, Renee, good to see you. I can't believe Beggs is going to a new store to fail all over again. I think Klonka is pushing it, truth be told. And I've been saying this for a while now. Klonka wants it. Klonka doesn't want him to continue to be a deadbeat smudging off her before her money runs out. I think he truly wants him to do something with his life. But him, His Highness, work is too dangerous. So I think it's Klonka that's pushing the issue. As to why she keeps throwing good money after bad on the type of business he's in is really baffling to me.
Thing about outgrowing friendships or situations or even communities, you could want the best for someone, you could want the world for them, you could want the absolute everything for them, but if they don't want it for themselves, it's never going to happen.
Uh-huh.
And see, this is the thing that she's, I don't know what the fuck she's talking about. This has nothing to do with anything. But your best friend just defected to a community whom
Just defected? No, Beggs, she's been with them for quite some time. Try again. Alex Shitterqueef, okay, has been sniffing out for traffic for a long time. Please try again.
has ties now, or is trying to join up with a community that did
I'm gonna
nothing
say
but
a
harass
mogul
you.
has been-
And I
One more
believe
count, Ed.
that there was some talk of CPS calls against him himself. Like, y'all are wild. Like, you call CPS on me, but fuck yo.
No, they're
I
not.
mean, like,
That's
what? We ain't friends. No.
And where I truly draw the line is when I'm trying to come from a place of
Think about that. Think about that, Callie. What you got ditched for. Think about it.
concern and maybe even worry or even hurt, and I'm trying to
Thanks.
express
He
that
did
certain
tell
actions and
it.
involvements and things are
Not the
actually
other way
hurting me.
around.
And when that's no longer heard and I'm brushed aside, and then you continue on to do the very things that I have told you that I dislike, I have to cut it. I have to cut it. There's that one. It's like that now we're bordering disrespect and disregard, and it's like giving me more of a headache trying to figure out how to cope through. And I'm going to be very honest.
Yeah. See, you're in the position I was in when Skeeter Jerkoff went on MFW's panel when she and the rest of the morbidly obese brigade were accusing me of things I didn't do, right? And instead of being like, "What the fuck? Why are you fucking with my boy?" and having a conversation about it, he decides to do his fucking goofy, fucking redneck comedy routine and made them laugh, and that is why I don't.
That when you grow as a person and when you outgrow
That's what you just experienced.
people and situations and things, the energy is not worth it. It's not worth it. It's not worth sitting there trying to convey, and strain yourself to help a person or people see the light.
No, obviously
You spent a year of your time
you can't.
trying to get me in jail any way you could. Like, you were filing so much shit, and I remember Shane saying, "Well, I guess it doesn't sound as threatening as as I initially thought." And the judge threw out the protective order.
Shane was the one who walked away. Remember, Callie tried to get Shane to partake in this, to put the hate speech component, because Shane is transgendered. Yeah, but Shane wanted no part of it. Let's remember that. He never participated as a co-plaintiff.
Was like, yeah.
And pull people away from just toxic shit that they don't really want to be done with. And it's like
a protective order for somebody who lives like fucking 9 hours away.
I can't. It's like I don't know what to do. So I have to cut it. So I want to
over a song.
Yeah,
somebody who's into the hip hop culture, where all they sing about is greed and murder.
Make that very clear, because moving forward, like I don't want. I don't want any of that ick from
nobody does. Nobody does.
Like not relevant, right?
But you see, you're coping. Alex is gone. She left you for people who are buddying up with people who tried to ruin your life. How's that feel? It stings, doesn't it? Oh God, right in the nuts.
Oh, Beggs, you have your information wrong. I don't think she really cares much. She dropped Alex Glitter shit a long time ago when she left. Get her information correct.
Hey, don't worry. There was a few of former Negative Nation people over there, and I've seen the things they've said and the things they've done. And it's just hard to believe that these same people whom I've exchanged mail with and letters and whatnot became this. It's fucking real, really.
And speaking of Noella, you can go ahead and unpin me from your Twitters. Thanks. Because I don't understand how people can just hold on to the past and then constantly use the past as like a weapon or
listen, if I want to listen, I know I said
none of those hip hop songs threatened Callie to shoot her personally. Your song did. Yeah, exactly. That's why it's pretty funny stuff. When he said earlier in the stream that he hated hip hop because it was all about, all this ABC. But his song was a lot worse, and it was more targeted. It was more personal. Absolutely right.
Water under the bridge and all that. Man, you flipped so quick. I'm never gonna forget the year of my life that you wasted. You interrupted. I was with my granddaughter, and my lawyer. That's why.
Excuse me, your granddaughter wasn't born yet.
Say you interrupted our dinner. My lawyer called.
Sarah,
And we had a
good to see
very
you.
heated exchange about this because the whole thing was ludicrous. I thought the moment that my race and gender
again.
and sexual preference were brought up, that it should
Oh, here we go again, ad nauseum.
have been thrown out because of obvious bigotry and bias. But no. But I had a lot of interruptions like that in my life for a fucking year. I had one time a sheriff was serving me because of you, and nearly fell off my porch because I just got the place and didn't use that handrail, and he grabbed it and he about fell, and I had to grab him in his belt. You know, it's shit like that you don't see when you do stupid shit like that. Like that guy could have gotten hurt because I like had this bush that's cut, but it's cut in a way that if you fall on it, it's gonna fucking break your ribs.
Thing for their behavior in the present, it's like, okay, you can just like move on, you can just like let go, you can just like literally do better things. It's the freaking internet, you know. It's like you can close the internet out and go and take a walk or go out with friends or go hang out with your sweetie or like, I don't know, like spend some time with fam or whatever it is. Get a job.
Do you have a job? No, seriously, do you have a job?
She did have a job once upon a time, didn't she? Yeah, before she moved to Massachusetts with Shane. She did. I think she did have a day job.
Do you have a job? Don't you do it. Don't you do it, you little rascals.
Begz, do you have a job? Real men work, Begz. Real men work. You're not a real man. So a not real man, an unreal man, I guess, is going after a woman who may or may not be potentially working. That's really rich.
But no, seriously, do you have a job? I have a job.
Really rich.
I have a job. I'm a business owner. That's
That's
a job.
why I thought so,
Like
Sarah.
everybody said, no, it's a good job, you fucking loser.
Yeah,
I said, okay,
Sarah.
cool. So it's just cool to own the place, right? I got a job.
That's what I thought, Gata.
Spend a good portion of my day, and as of March 1st, I'm going to be there from 12 p.m. to 8 p.m. You know, the days we're open. So yeah, I got a job. I can still do this and not become completely so absorbed in it that I have to like call grade schools or, you know, lie under oath. Like
whatever it is, there's so many things to do out here, man. Like there's so much more in real life that's so much more enriching. You could read a book. I mean, but you can.
So Callie is telling us what she's learned about the real life when she's figuring that real life is better than internet life. You know what? More power to her. I say more power to her. If that's true. If that's true.
You know, whatever. You can technically read books online too. So whatever. But you know what I mean? There's so much more in person in real life. It's so much more fruitful, so much more rewarding than this. Right? Yeah. Like I don't understand how it can be all consuming. I am aware of how I allowed the internet and my platform and things to consume me for a while. But despite me being an open book over the years, and despite her social relationships, despite all that, I never let this completely consume me because I've always been a whole person.
No. You did let it. It did consume you many times. It consumed you many, many, many times, Callie. Stop flattering yourself.
Outside of the internet. And that's another reason why I've always said that if you do not have an identity, if you do not know who you are, and if you are not solid in yourself, outside of whatever presence it is that you're having online, you're in a really tough time. Now, of course, I've had to learn some hard lessons. I've had to grow. I've had to ask myself some hard questions and things like that, but I'm still a better person for it. I just could only imagine if this platform and all of that was my identity, right? Like I could only imagine if my entire identity relied on my online presence, let alone, you know, the opinions of others. It's like,
no, what you're saying is right. It is pathetic. Alex has spent, I don't know how many years. It's been over a year since the case was thrown out. It's been over a year since I made Lisa Manning look incompetent. Nice Tumblr, by the way.
Lisa Manning makes herself look incompetent. Look, I realized it was only 3 ratings at Google reviews, but they all agreed. They gave her a 1-star rating. Oh, counselor, that is not good at all.
That seems a little illegal, but maybe it's not. I don't know. Oh, wait. Yep, it is in Indiana. I hope none of those people are from Indiana. So maybe you have had time to grow, but like, I don't know. I got to go back and see what you said because I have goat trail.
Imagine if this platform and all of that was my identity, right? Like I could only imagine if my entire identity relied on my online presence, let alone, you know, the opinions of others. It's like, first of all, we all know that audiences are fickle, so you should never overly value someone's opinion more than your own because they're not in your shoes, right? And vice versa. I'm not in those people's shoes. I don't know what the hell's wrong with people, right? And
so there's got to be something wrong with them.
I don't care about that. You know, there's just so much more, right?
28 minutes of not caring.
I don't understand a lot.
You do care, Begz. Look at that cloud of smoke. Wow, that makes more smoke than my cigarettes ever did. Wow, I think there's something wrong with the binky. I really do. It's like a goddamn smoke machine.
Folks on this platform.
Yeah, like I don't understand like why people were just taking people to court for harassment. I mean, like I remember one time. Oh yeah, it was the ridiculous hearing with Lisa Manning. I had to call somebody to go get my kid. Like my whole day, everything. I at the time,
Why couldn't your kid make his way home from school, Beggs? I was younger than that, okay, when I had to walk my brother to and from school twice a day because we went home for lunch. And it was a 15-minute walk each way. Okay, and I had to walk my little brother when I was much younger at my elementary school. I was in the 4th grade. My brother was in kindergarten, grade 1. I had to walk him to and from. Why isn't your son making his own way home from school?
I didn't have anybody here. I think Clara was in DC.
That's okay, kitty.
And or I don't know what the situation was, but I had to call in a favor. Can you go get my kid? Jesus Christ, and like I had to call the school. Hey, like this person's coming to get my kid, so it's all good. He's not being kidnapped. You interrupted my life. You guys have all disrupted my life so much. It's pathetic.
And that's why I have
Oh, come on, Beggs.
straight year now.
Give only yourself to blame.
There is nothing that's more rewarding to me than being
Get a job
in Chicago and being in like an amazing relationship and being with my friends and just
okay. You were in
building my
DC
life and growing
You were in DC that day. Confirmed.
more into the person that I feel like I've always
Yeah, exactly,
always wanted to be.
Tasha.
And living life like that, like you can't even pay me enough to value that, right? Like you can't pay me enough to value that less than the internet, right?
Hey, oh, by the way, I know they sent it earlier, but can we get a huge shout out to our anonymous Cash App producer, please?
God.
I just want to make it so clear that
Anonymous
moving forward, like
Cash
I'm
App
having none of this.
producer.
I want to be able to make my
Speaking of which, I'm going to do the obnoxious begging portion of the show. Is Sama or Steph still here for another mod? Can you please put up my PayPal link in the chat, please? Yeah. And for those of you watching in replay, the links are all in the description box below. Yes, if you wish to support the channel without paying the toll troll, you may certainly do so at my PayPal. Please rest assured I keep all your information confidential, and I send you a little thank you note. Yes. And also, I want to thank Lil Boots again, with the help of Def and Steph, for setting up a fundraiser for me so I can pay for some private sector healthcare that our provincial healthcare deems as elective. I am dealing with a hernia right now. I have other complications that are being dealt with right now. Yeah, my 2024 came off to a roaring start when it came to my health, I'll tell you that. But yeah, Lil Boots has a buy me a coffee link where she has been fundraising for me. If you're interested in that, or if you wish to donate directly to my PayPal, that is just as well too. Thank you very much. All right, Steph, thank you. And my radio show is on Sunday. Yes, for those of you who want to break from Girl World and want to hear some awesome tunes, you want to hear the best in classic and progressive rock, on Sunday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, your old girl spins the tunes for a couple of hours over at indierockradio.ca, the link that Steph has below in the chat. And also, yes, thank you, Steph, for putting in the fundraiser right there. The Buy Me a Coffee link is the fundraiser that Lil Boots has set up for me. Thank you so much, girl. And also my merch store. I do have a merch store. Rest assured, I couldn't dox you even if I wanted to, which I don't, but I wouldn't do that. And secondly, my merch store is through Teespring, which takes care of everything from customer service to drop shipping. So trust me, I don't get any information as to who buys what. Okay. So, but I've got some cool stuff in the merch store. Thank you, Zep. Honestly, what Zed and Casey showed looked pretty nice place. Yeah, it is. I can't judge from my home, but it looked, yeah, I think it does too. I mean, is it on my bucket list to visit? No. No, I'm going to studiously stay away from it, but it looks like a charming Midwestern American town. It does. And thank you again, Steph, for putting up my PayPal. Thank you. Thanks, D. Thank you. Also, a donut to my PayPal is what would. No, just kidding, because Beggs would never know, because I don't give away who gives to my PayPal. But I was about to say, if you give to my PayPal, it'll piss Beggsy off, but he would never know. So there's that. Yeah.
Content. I'm definitely looking forward to having conversations about some of the topics and things that I do talk about.
Mm.
And I'm looking very much forward to,
Just
you know,
coping.
expanding and just seeing, you know, what else happens. But
Expanding on what?
there's nothing that can serve me or benefit me from the past. There are no people from the past that can benefit me.
So you're completely alone now. See, I'm not alone anymore. It's quite the opposite.
I think he just finished saying he's got some new real life friends. I think she's still living. I think she's back living with her dad. Okay, so she's got family, and doesn't she still have that man in her life? That man she met IRL. I don't think she's alone in the world. No.
I don't entertain anybody in my.
And here's the thing: she's been off YouTube for quite a while now. So obviously she has another source of income, right?
DMs, because people get on fuck shit real fucking quick, like Tragic. When we made up, you know, I was like, you know, keep me out of it. And he kept sending me shit. So that's when I blocked him. And I was like, dude, it's nothing personal. You know, I just.
Yeah, but Beggs, to be fair, and I guess I know Traffic is pure evil. He is the spawn of Satan, literally, and a sociopath. But Beggs, to be fair, in the name of fairness, how many times have you said, I remember being a member of your Discord, and how often have you said, send me your receipts, send me your screen recording, send me your screenshots. And then the next day you change your mind, you would complain that you got bombarded with too many of them. And you whine, like, pick one, Beggs. Which is it? Pick one.
Just if I have to block your community because my boundaries aren't being respected. And then that was good with him for about 2 months. And then he was like, I'm a fucking dick again, babe.
There's just nothing that I value more than moving forward and looking to the future, because that's what life is all about, right?
Hey, I think I sell this in my shop.
What?
And
$15.
of course, I think I'm gonna make this video. I'm gonna pin it. You guys know when you go to someone's YouTube channel, right? And it's like the video that you highlight or whatever for, you know, newcomers. I think I'm gonna just have this here, because it's pretty much just like a standard guideline of where I'm at and like what my boundaries are and just why I feel the way I feel. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. Yeah, I want to make my content and I want to go about my day.
What she's saying is, my best friend, my homie, my ride or die, who wanted to have Negs thrown in jail, just jumped ship. Literally, just jumped ship to some of the worst people on the internet.
Keep up. That was done long ago. Please try to keep up. And Callie was the one who chose to drop her, not the other way around. Try to keep up.
And they have a very shaky alliance right now. And what you're saying is, holy fuck, I'm about to get dogpiled. Yeah, they're probably on, they, not us, they are probably going to dogpile. And
well, that's going to depend on Callie. Like, she can't be dogpiled if she stays offline, right? Like, stays off Twitter or X or whatever you want to call it these days. Stays away from YouTube, right? Stays out of Discords. Yeah.
and fuck with you and all
the Discords I've been on, there is a place to drop receipts. Yeah, well, Begzy was no exception, Gata. Oh, yeah. There was no exception. Begzy in his Discord had a section, too, where to drop the receipts. Yeah, absolutely. Whenever you do find them, all he would have to do is mute it and check. Yeah, exactly. But he doesn't grasp that concept, Gata.
all that, because you can see
Oh,
the fear. You can see the fear.
What fear?
And, you know, rinse and repeat, pretty much. I'm not interested in friends. I'm not
high strung, yes, but Callie's always been high strung. Fear? No, not smelling it.
interested in getting overly close with anyone. I have learned my lessons. Some I've learned very hard. And like I said, I'm not gonna blast anyone. I'm not in the mood. This is not a drama channel.
Then what is this? Why do you have to say that? I hate when people do that. That was like a thing people did back in the day. This is not a drama channel. Hell, I'm probably guilty of it too. I'm one of the few people on the internet that would admit, yeah, I used to do that. I was fucking cringy. It's not that big of a deal, man. But yeah, it is a drama channel. It is a drama channel because you just showed 2 videos that you did and they were about drama. It's just not your drama. So yeah, it is a drama channel. If you're talking about drama, it's drama, and I get it. I was talking about
Oh, God, here we go.
the guy who was
Here
installing
we
the security
go.
system. We were talking. He's like, I like to watch the drama. He's like, I just don't like the drama. I was like, I do. You gotta know what you're saying.
I know I used to do drama tea and receipts and all that, but it's just like that type of content, like I said, really attracts and draws all the wrong kinds of people. And
Who said who says you have to talk? Fuck those people. Don't talk to them. Fuck them. Who cares? What are they gonna do? What are they gonna do? Right?
I just, I'd rather slow and steady than, fast and easy, viewership or whatever, because, I'm being overly sensational about some mess. It's like, no, no, it's just not worth it.
Your best friend just jumped ship to all these
Oh,
people
God,
who don't
he's
like you,
repeating
and
himself
they don't like each
again.
other. We're gonna be real about this one. Those two communities, they don't like each other either. Okay, because there was a time when we were all buddies. They thought that all the shit happening to me and Clara was bullshit, but it turns out with Tragic in the bodega that it's just whatever Tragic says goes, and all logic goes
Yep,
out the door.
true.
I just don't understand, dude. If I had a vagina and tits, I would be at the
Is
bar.
it just me, or is
Right.
that a wig on Wonky? No, it's a wig on Wonky, James. Use purple lipstick. Yeah.
Trying to find, like, if I was just a loser, some fucking loser of a cunt, I would just be at the bar trying to find some dude with money with a reasonably sized
Oh,
cock
God,
who
here
has
we
his
go.
shit together and just leech off them the rest of my life. But no, here you are on the internet. Here you are on the internet. Everybody's on the internet sipping over some dude with a tiny wiener.
I don't want, people who get excited, of course, newcomers and stuff, to get excited and go to my channel and think that, oh, well, I relate to her so much. So no. It's like, stop putting all your weight into these online creators as well. Like, stop putting so much stock into them, because at the end of the day,
I agree. Don't put stock into what we say. Don't you? I heard this earlier.
You think so, Zena? I don't know. I prefer natural beauty for women, Yeah. I'm not much of a makeup person.
Is like, you shouldn't walk away from this in awe.
Well, you would know, Beggs. Yes, he would, wouldn't he, funny girl? Yes, he would. All he has to say about his ex-friends means nothing, because he let them all back in after they had screwed him over the first time around. Yes, isn't that right, Anne? That's exactly what happens. He did it with Traffic. He did it with Callie, right? And then he decides he can cry about it. Well, no, Begzy, you have that. No, you brought this on yourself.
Right. But sometimes we are with whatever I'm showing, or maybe
on
something
yourself,
I've said.
Beggs.
You should walk away from it with a lesson or feeling inspired. That's how I feel.
Online creators are just human beings living their lives, and we don't necessarily owe you anything. The same way the audience doesn't owe us anything. I don't want, people who get excited, of course, newcomers and stuff, to get excited and come to my channel and think that, oh, well, I relate to her so much. So no. It's like, stop putting.
It is different than what Callie did about Clara. Can somebody dig up that link for me and throw it in Discord so we can show? I'm not going to watch the whole thing because I hate hearing people say negative shit about Clara, but I want to show. I want to show how fake this bro.
No, that role is reserved for you, right? Isn't that right, Beggs? That's reserved for you. Yes, we haven't forgotten the Christina Lava Lamp screenshots of those DMs, have we now? No, we haven't.
Putting all your weight.
No, we haven't.
Like, stop putting so much stock into them, because at the end of the day, online creators are just human beings living their lives, and we don't necessarily owe
You don't
anything.
say.
The same way the audience doesn't owe us anything.
Well, I mean, like, if I'm here, I at least owe it to my audience to, one, tell them the truth. I owe it to them to provide them with something that's palpable.
Thanks, dear. Dude, you wouldn't know the truth if you fell over it. Yes, we do owe our audience some semblance of the truth, I suppose. Some more than others, obviously. But you wouldn't know the truth at all if you fell over it.
It could be considered entertaining. I mean, there's 120 people here, so I mean, it's entertaining to them, right? So I mean, like, I owe it that to them. What am I gonna do? Just like log on here? No, but beyond when it goes off, I don't owe anybody shit. I owe you guys.
That's right. Well, Steph, I'll defer to you on this, because you were online friends with her before, so you would know about that better than some of us would. So I'll defer to you on that. I get it. His time strap girl got screwed over. That's why no one gets him the links anymore. That's absolutely true. Absolutely true. Oh, defer to you about Callie. You were saying that Callie's makeup reflects her mood. I said, since you know her better than most of us here do, because you were friendly with her online at one point, you know her better. So we're going to defer to your judgment on this. We're going to defer to you on this. That's what I meant. Oh, shit. My phone battery is dying. Hang on. I got to plug it in. Okay. So my phone is running on fumes. Okay. Let's go. Come
Is
on.
entertainment in the present moment. But after that, no, I don't owe anybody anything. Trust me, I've had people that felt like they had some kind of entitlement to me or whatever. Me, really, just me in general.
It's like just take what you see. If you enjoy it, good. If not,
What is that in the background? It's giving me the creeps. What the hell is that?
okay, move on. It's just I think people getting overly invested and overly attached and all this stuff that leads to being parasocial and just overly consumed. It's so unhealthy. It's so unhealthy. Please try to find better things to do to fill your time and to fill your void. And
God, I hate it when he snickers like that.
So I appreciate you guys watching this video. We are bordering around the time of a feature film, and I didn't.
What? Oh, the time of the.
Long, but everything I said in this video, I will break this down with timestamps because.
Okay. But you don't have time for it, but break it down.
Section off my topics and then just like demoralize. So I'll do that.
What topics? What topics? What did you talk about?
I'm wondering too, what is she going to talk about? If she's staying out of Goro World entirely, she seems to be implying she's not going to react to Chantal or Amber Lynn. I could be wrong about that, but I don't know. That's just the vibe I'm getting out of her. So what is left for her to do in the way of content?
No more than 30 minutes to do that once to post it. So yeah, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Wow.
Bye.
Yeah, wait till we see this one of she did on Clara, DC Media Girl, for those of you who don't know her by that name.
She
took the videos down. Okay. Well, anyway, apparently she well, I watched them. She handled, I mean, it, yeah. I know somebody's probably got a copy out there, but we don't know who. Which one of you bastards has got it?
Are you stoned again, Begzy? You're as high as a kite.
All right, you guys got to give me just real quick intermission. Be right back.
Why? You have to try and take a crap. Hang on, let me fast forward.
She's the last type of person that I would want doing whatever to me. And that's what really bothers me, is that these people go out into society and pretend that this stuff doesn't happen or it doesn't count. It fucking counts. It counts. To
be truthful, I think most people, when they go about their everyday lives with their families, their friends, and work, I think most of them don't talk about it. They don't talk about Goro World. It would be very difficult to explain. I know I have trouble explaining it.
It counts. Absolutely counts. Just because you say it's internet shit and it has a real life impact doesn't mean it doesn't count. No.
Hey.
Like if I get my phone right now
and
make a fucking phone call that has a real life impact, like a C.
Oh, are you gonna threaten to brush our heads in with bricks too, like your old buddy Traffic did? Is that what we're gonna do?
PS call that gets, sends the government authorities with a cop to your house. That's not just internet shit. That's being a cunt, really. Oh yeah, I gotta beat the fucking store. Goddamn.
Hang on. Let me come back to you guys in chat because my phone is plugged in the other side of the room. Okay. All right. Hang on. Okay. All right. The Christmas tree. Oh yes, the Christmas tree that's up all year round. True. Have you seen what Clara said about Ron and how horrible it was to live with him? And she wants. No, Melissa. Who did she tell that to, and who released that? No, this is the first I've heard of it, Melissa. Like, what the fuck are these people doing over there to each other? My husband has never made me feel that way. Well, I'm glad he doesn't. For you, Melissa, I'm glad he doesn't. Jen, yeah, it's what I heard. I was listening to AK's stream, and that's what they were saying. Clara told them in Discord or something. I'm not going to disbelieve it, even though they're not exactly the beacons of truth either. As we know, they lie like they breathe, they lie like rugs. But I heard from somebody else where she told people in the Discord that she thought he was an asshole. So I think there might be something to it. Why not? I mean, we saw from Christina Lava Lamp that Beggs talked behind Plonka's back. You know, tit for tat. It's not outside the realm of possibility that she does it to him, right? Yeah. We call her Klonka around here. Speak for yourself. I always hated that nickname. Holy shit. Why the hell is she staying there? No idea. No idea. I call her by name because I want her to know I am talking directly to her. That's fair. That's fair. Oh, they did. Okay, thank you, Steph. Not that I'm going to watch it, because I really don't want to watch the hot Discord reject or the not so hot Discord reject. I really don't want to listen to AK's voice. That screenshot is roaming the Twitters. Is it, Anne? Is it? How come I can't see David's chats? How come? Everybody else seems to see David's chats, but I can't. It's rough, yeah. Ah. How come I can't see David's chats? Come on, Bex.
All right, we got a new we got a new patron. Go check out my Patreon, guys. I encourage everybody to go join. It's $10 a month.
Dear, good luck, new patron, because you're going to need it. Because once you fall out of form with him, he uses your Patreon information to dox you. Don't think you're special. He does it to everybody.
Access to my Discord. Discord's a lot of fun. That's really where the content goes because, yeah.
And despite his protest to the contrary, now he really does like it when you send him receipts.
But we welcome any and all. Doesn't matter if you don't talk at all, whatever. You can just hang out. You can come and fucking screenshot the whole thing. We don't care.
Yes,
we just ask that if you come in, that you respect the members, speak to people as if in a way that you would like to be spoken to, treat people the way you want to be treated, and we all get along really well. Thanks to patreon.com/NEGZLIVE. Next slide. I don't know. Check the description. Why don't I just check it? Why don't I just do it? Why don't you do that, Dave? You lazy motherfucker. All right, let me see here. Oh, yep, I was right.
Yeah, right. No, you're always wrong. Or at least 99.9% of the time.
There we go. Yeah, she took that video down. Good. Because she needs to know that, like, listen, that was a fucked up case. And I was completely alone during that. I had no backup. My entire community had basically just said,
well, they did warn you. Let's be fair, Beggs. They did warn you that your behavior would get you to lose your channel and and God knows whatever else. And you know what? It did. When the shit hit the fan, you blame the same people that tried to warn you. You blame those very same people for it. Okay? You wrecked whatever goodwill you might have had with others, including yours truly. Stop that now. You stop feeling sorry for yourself, you sniveling, snotty.
the people that were left didn't know what to do. They were like, holy shit, what's going on? People want Meg's thrown in jail over fucking words? Really? That's fucked up. Isn't there a constitution in this country? Apparently not in Hampton County. I have never seen they processing people like me. I my eyebrow about went to the back of my head when that magistrate was like, we were gonna have a hearing about this. I'm like, what? Don't you guys have like murders or assaults or domestic violence to take care of in your own city? I'm in Indiana, motherfucker. I got histoplasmosis scarring on my fucking.
So there is no conjugal violence in small towns, Beggs? Is that what you're implying? That only big cities have conjugal violence and crime? It can be argued that small towns have it worse. Think about it. Small towns have it worse. Look, I live, in Canada, for instance. The top crime-ridden cities, like the very top 3 crime-ridden cities, would you believe they're not the 3 biggest cities at all? Like Montreal, Toronto, Montreal, and Vancouver, they do not fall under the most crime-ridden. No, it's Winnipeg and Edmonton, and I forget where else. I think it's somewhere on the East Coast, if I'm not mistaken. But it's not part of that. All this to say, Beggs, way to stereotype big city versus small town. All right. Okay.
From all the chicken shit around here. All right. Like, I've already got it bad enough. Cut me some fucking slack.
Oh, God. Here we go. Let's all have a moment of silence for poor widow Begzy. Yeah. Thunder Bay is the murder capital. Thank you, funny girl. And that is a very remote northern Ontario town, actually. But thank you. Yeah. Less resources. You said it. Why do you think I always make sure it gets the chat on my phone? I know. There it is. I'm alternating that. I'm flipping back and forth. I dated a guy from Thunder Bay, douchebag. Really, Melissa? Wow. My hometown is the biggest murder city in Canada. Are you in Thunder Bay, Kitty? I don't know who you mod for. She ain't the only one who misses large chunks. I know who you mod for. She ain't the only one who misses large chunks. God. That's me. A moment of silence for Begzy. Okay. I see, Kitty. Well, I mean, she does always miss you, and oh dear. Okay, let's go.
I don't know. I mean, like, I dig what she's saying, but the way she says it, I don't know. It just comes off as I'm better than you because it's the typical Cali shit. I'm better than you because I have self-awareness. No, you don't. That was a complete plea. It was you didn't want to look weak.
Oh, what, like you? You're weak.
But that was you basically saying, I know I'm fucked. Please leave me alone. I don't have time for it. No, they're going to do what they're going to do.
Oh my God.
Yep. They're going to do what they're going to do because you can see the fear in your eyes. You can see it through most of the video. Like, I'll look into the camera and speak to people. Like it's very important. Make eye contact with your audience. It makes some people uncomfortable. They're like, oh, don't look into the camera. Remember that one time I looked into a camera and it missed something? I think that's happened several times over the last near decade. I want to know more about this lawsuit. If anybody ever finds out anything else about a lawsuit against Tragic, let me know. I mean, I don't know what you'd get from him, but I mean, like, the dude is definitely defamed.
Eggs. It's the principle of it.
People enough that I know a few people that could.
Melissa.
And see somebody like Tragic. He gets in a situation like that. He can't afford to go into a fucking long battle, and nobody's going to give him money on GoFundMe or anything for an attorney. So he'll have to settle and have his wages garnished along with his child support. Fucking check for -$3. He's got to give his employer a $5 bill.
He doesn't have an employer like you. He's a deadbeat who doesn't work, just like you. Next. Imagine living with that. My God, Clunks, what are you doing? Stats Canada is actually saying Manitoba has the highest rate of murder. Yeah, I heard it was in Winnipeg too, funny girl, years ago. It wasn't Winnipeg, which, for those of us not in Canada who may not know what the capital of Manitoba is, it is indeed Winnipeg. Yeah. When Callie is scared, she yells, and definitely not this calm. Yeah, that's true, Gata. That is true. All right. Let's see the rest of this catastrophe. Okay. There's not much time left.
Bill, there you go. Thanks for letting me work here.
God, that background.
Hey, you guys want to see a picture of my
no.
My great uncle and his cock?
No, not really. Thank you. No.
Let me know in the chat.
Is he gonna get it? No. No. I don't know if he did, but I jumped forward just in case he did.
I would show a wiener on here. That probably get me a community guideline strike. Say retard 1,000 times, doesn't. Dude, you ought to hear Salty Cracker on YouTube. I know he's demonetized, but he's just like, he's going all in on people. I'm like, damn, son.
Ooh, what are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Oh, Kelly, I'm gonna sit back and watch what happens because, like, I'm telling you, man, like, just because you came to me and I was like, whatever, just let it go, right? I'll never forget it, but like, just because of that doesn't mean that boomerang isn't
All
on
of the
its way
above,
back.
Delta. All of the
It's
above.
like,
Speed him up?
I can hear
Yeah,
it.
sure. I can speed him up. Sure. Let's see. Okay. I'm bumping up to 1.5.
And it's going to be in the form of the bodega and obesity.
You are
He
so
may not be,
obsessed.
Jenna. I don't know.
You are so obsessed with both of those topics, aren't you? Yes.
I thought he said he got demonetized on YouTube because his content is very extreme. Uh-oh, what happened?
I don't know what happened.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
Oh, there's Bun Bun. Here we go, our girl Bun Bun.
What did you say?
I need a Starbucks. I walk all the way over here.
Thanks, you weirdo. Not in a good way.
Yeah, roosters will fuck each other up. One rooster, a bunch of
yeah.
hens.
Right.
Oh, do you mean, buddy, looking like a glazed ham?
Yes.
I love the way how you shorten glazed ham to glam. That's awesome. I've never seen it done that way.
But you do not. No, I was kidding. You're just white. You look like you've been helping yourself to your sugar cougars embalming fluid.
She does look glam. Yeah, Salty's on Rumble. Yeah, he streams like he multi
Who's salty? Is that traffic?
streams like on both platforms. I guess it depends on what people want to watch. I don't know. I gotta check the app out.
Yes,
I don't know if they fixed the app or not.
Hey, Gregory Schmeggery, good to see you. Yes, he
That
does.
was good.
We were
That was
just
good.
saying
Glazed
that.
ham,
Yes, he
glam.
does.
Yep, single ladies. Don't you all jump on it at once?
And that was Bun Bun.
Look at that slim trim. Look at that muscle.
Bun Bun.
Look at that 0% body fat. 0% body fat. And a ding dong that you can whip a
Sure
swing
does,
with.
man. Sure does.
Yep.
You don't think it's Bun Bun? I thought he said it was Bun Bun earlier. He said it was Bun Bun. I could be wrong. Okay.
I wish the delay was less and the chat was more active because I just want to sit here and chat with you guys, but it's like really hard. So I go on TikTok and there's only like 4 people there. Follow me on TikTok, guys. Seriously, I play music, I hang out, I chat. It's like it's a good time,
Make
man.
noise, not music.
Like a lot of shit.
There's a difference.
And it's because I took people's
Make noise, not music. There's
advice.
difference.
They said some people say get a job. I said cool. Boom. I created a company and trademarked it. I got a job now. All right, I'm the CEO.
Yeah, you never show up. You never show up. In the real world, you'd be canned.
I got a big job. People say go to therapy. Bam! Went to therapy. Things are getting easier, right?
Are they now?
I don't recall the last time that I came on here and went the absolute fuck off. It's been years. And people have been full of fucking dog shit this entire time. They're like, oh, that's fucking unhinged. I'm not unhinged. You're unhinged. I ain't making no phone calls after I log off here. I'm going to go play guitar. Yeah.
Noise. Make noise. There's a difference. You do not make music. You make noise.
Well, then my old ass has to get in bed early enough. So I got to get up early because they're coming to install the fiber optic internet tomorrow. And then I got to set it up so all the other stuff is like.
Beg's getting up early to be at the store. Who'd have thought? What a concept. Wow.
My whole store runs off the internet. So yeah. I'm thinking about getting one of those 3D displays, like fans that spin and it should display something 3D. But I thought about getting one, and if people were like, oh, it's fucking badass, I'd buy one of those, then I'd just find a wholesale source and stock them. I think they're cool as fuck. The good ones though are like $1,200, and it's 3 fans, but you can get some for like $70 that are just one fan, and it like. I think I don't know if you can put in your own images or what, but I just think it's cool as fuck. Even if it is like, it's just like a Nemo. One of them is like Nemo just kind of swimming around, but it looks like it's swimming around in the middle of the fucking room. Yeah, we got fiber optic where I'm at now, better internet. It's about $10 more a month for a year, but a year is what I'm giving us.
A year? Wow. I don't even give it a year. I don't give it a year. No. I don't even give it more than a few months.
Yeah, we got fiber optic where I'm at now, better internet. It's about $10 more a month for a year, but a year is what I'm giving us. Store's empty downtown. Finally out of there. I got to go down and tidy up tomorrow, but that's it. Go down, tidy up, and hopefully somebody will take this lease, and everybody will live happily ever after. I recommend an office. That's what I recommend as an office. That's just my recommendation.
So, just a question: are they on the hook for the previous lease that they just left in downtown? That's my question. In addition to this new lease, so are they on the hook for 2 leases?
If you're dependent on foot traffic, probably not the best idea, because it's hard to get. It's hard to find, So if something's hard to find, then it's probably best. Or if appointment-based photography studio, it'd make a great photography studio. It would make it excellent because you can have a reception area and then you have a whole fucking photography room back there. Oh yeah, that was my plan. But like, there's so many photographers locally. But hey, this is somebody's chance to have the only indoor photography studio, because I stepped out. I'm getting into name brand clothing. I said, yeah, I bought a brand new camera. I got 2 cameras. I got 2 really nice cameras. But we're going to be shooting a movie, so we're going to need them.
I'd say a few days.
Tomorrow, once I do, I'm going to be there for probably, I'm going to be there for about 4 hours tomorrow in the morning. And once I get everything set up a little bit more, because I just cleaned all of the glass tonight. And that is not, nothing a long time, but like they were dirty from the move. I'll do like a tour, because the guy who did the cameras did a great job, and yeah, it's been really cool. And got my friend next door. He's got my 6.
Yes, he is, Nikki. He is in a new location.
Yeah, fiber optic's the only way to go. It's like 500 something up and down. It's like a jackhammer of fucking internet. But I know I have to go get swatches. I have to match the paint up because something needs painted up, or I have to get swatches. I have an idea. This is what I want to do, because there's this big, it's painted, or maybe a decal, but either way, the paint's going to end up coming off when it comes off. I just want to paint it the yellow that is the attic sign.
Yeah, I think so too.
The neon sign we have here.
Next on the hit parade, Melissa.
So people come in, it's like the attic.
Uh-huh.
Got my photography banner all rolled up. It'll come in use another time.
Oh, no, not the photography banner. Oh, God. He's still not offering his so-called photography services, is he? Folks of Connorsville, save yourself the money. He uses a cell phone against an old cheapo backdrop. Save yourself the money and get yourself some cool backdrops from Amazon or Walmart, and take your own pictures with your phones, please, for the love of all that is.
Yeah, cheap ass banners anyway. Last forever, be around in 50 years. They're very well made. They're just cheap. When I say cheap, I should say inexpensive. This is what I should say. So, well, guys, that's all I've got. You saw my great uncle's cock. Callie knows what's coming. That was her basically hoping. She's not going
to. Coping?
Oh, just my advice, Callie, is don't be afraid. Seriously, people feed on fear on here, and I think it's hilarious.
Why don't you take your own advice?
Become the danger.
Like
I'll see y'all later.
The most dangerous man in the world. Oh, ain't that sweet? And that is the end of that. There we go. That is the end of that. Okay. DC Media Girl. Oh, yeah. DC Media Girl. That's right. It's Sugar Cougar. That is right. Uh-huh. He bought all those ugly backgrounds and didn't use one. Exactly. He's going to spend all the ladies' money. Oh, I'm surprised he hasn't done it already. Truth be told. I'm surprised he hasn't spent all our money. His plans change with the wind. Exactly, Nikki. These backgrounds were from the 80s. I never saw them, David. I never saw them. Never saw them. Probably a good thing. Okay, and Ronnie is still a big loser. He sure is. I love all his different mogul arcs. Each one gets more outlandish than the last. You said it. Okay, so that's just about going to do it for us for tonight. Thank you, mods. You all rock. Thank you, Steph, for putting up with me. Thank you. Much appreciated. I know I don't make it easy. Hello, Sama. Hello, Sama. Thank you for putting the links. Yes, I am going through a hernia, which is considered elective in my province, which means I probably have to wait a year for that surgery. So I'm trying to get the funding together to have it done in the private sector. I have already had I've already had tests done in the private sector. Otherwise, I'd have to wait 6 frickin' months. I don't get it. I live in the highest tax province, the highest tax jurisdiction in North America. Yes, here in La Belle Province. Yeah, we pay the highest taxes. And our services are not better than the rest of Canada. In fact, some of them are even worse. So, yeah, there is that. Thank you, Sama, for putting up the links. Much appreciated. Please rest assured that if you choose to donate to my PayPal, I keep all your information confidential, and you'll get a nice thank you note from me. There you go. I don't believe biting the hand that feeds you. Also, Lil Boots has started a fundraiser for me, and that's her link below the Buy Me a Coffee. If you wish to go through her, that's fine too. That's more than okay. Thank you, Lil Boots and Steph and Death again for helping me out. Thank you. Oh, the fairy adventure was the one that was the best. You saw them? I didn't see any of them, Gata. I did not. Oh, yes, and I have another channel, the Mr. Me and Me Show. That's my roommate, who we fondly refer to around here as Mr. Me. He is how do I best describe him? He is a 61-year-old man-child who I live with. He's like the brother I never had. And yeah, he's the king of road rage. So you get funny road rage shorts. If not, you get him doing all kinds of silliness. But it's mostly driving. Every other day I upload a short. We upload a short over there. And on weekends, we stream once on the weekends. So once per week, because Mr. B does have a full-time job. So he doesn't have time to go live during the week, really. Yeah. I love you too, Steph. Thank you. And I'm ready for your politician Begzy. Oh, God. Thank you, Sama, again for these are my socials, Instagram and Twitter and TikTok. Thank you again. Mayoral candidate Ronnie Cloney. Well, that would be quite a slogan, wouldn't it? Oh, Melissa, he's going to have to move for that one. Too many people he's already pissed off. Oh, my God. My mom had to wait a year for chemo. Oh, really? Oh, dear Lord. Dear Lord. I'm sorry to hear that, Gata. Oh, my God. I'm sure DC was working on it until he got into a fight with the cafe. Yeah, he does tend to burn whatever goodwill he does. And he does burn his britches, doesn't he? Oh, well, thank you very much for coming out. Thank you for the super chat. Guess who gave the super chats already? But thank you to those who gave super chats. Thank you to Imagine 1971 for buying all those Mad Hatter memberships. And thank you to those who've already donated to my PayPal while I was on stream. I appreciate you. And yeah, so when I will go live next, I'm not sure. The Mr. Me and Me show, we're going to try and go live tomorrow in the daytime. This time, not from the road. We are going to be streaming. There's a motorcycle expo in Montreal. Mr. Me likes to go every year. And Mr. Me is going to be looking at motorcycles. And we'll probably live stream that. Yes. Yeah, so we will check that. Yes. I'm sure. Yeah, exactly. So anyways, have a good evening, everyone. I will never complain about our healthcare, as screwed up as it is. You don't have to wait that long for chemo. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay. That's right. One like. Please give a thumbs up on the way out the door. For the Begzy, the Eternal Violin. I appreciate it. Okay. Yep, exactly. Please subscribe. So I will catch you all in the next one. I don't know when that will be. I'll try and go on at least once this weekend. For those who don't know, I am going to be doing a parody of Sam. And I'm working on having a very special guest to come and play Yaba with me, to play Yaba to my Sam. Okay? I'm not going to divulge who that is going to be yet, because I still have to work out the kinks, like scheduling. So yeah. So keep an eye out for that. The Sam and Yaba parody show. Yeah. So please take care of yourselves and each other. And always remember, if there is somebody alone or vulnerable or at risk in your midst, please take the time to look in on them. Sometimes lending a sympathetic ear can make all the difference in their world. Good night, everybody. Bye.